Hey guys, and welcome back. Today is going to be a video on some newish drugstore liquid lipsticks. I have done a video on drugstore liquid lipsticks before that I will put in the description bar down below, but I didn't have these formulas yet, so I wanted to just do another video. As in my previous video, I'm not going to go in a particular order, and I also tried to get at least 3 shades from each of the ranges so that I could give them a fair test, because sometimes there's inconsistency between different shades in the range. So I tried to get at least 3 from each brand. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. I'm going to start off with the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have 3 of the shades. I have the shade Pink Blink, Mocha, and Plum This Show. These ones are an interesting formula to me. Like, I don't really like the formula. They do last a long time on your lips, dry down completely matte, and they don't transfer at all. But I just didn't really like the way that these looked on my lips, especially for the lighter colors like Mocha and Pink Blink. They looked a little bit dry on my lips. They didn't feel dry, but they just, you can see all the different lines, and they didn't look super smooth and velvety. Other than that, I think they're a pretty good formula. Like I said, they don't transfer. They're gonna last a really decent amount of time, like at least 2 meals, as long as it's not like a greasy meal. They're around $8 at the drugstore, and you get 6.5 milliliters. The applicator is just a flat doe foot wand. It's got a bit of a paddle shape to it. It kind of tapers towards the end. It's a decent wand, like it distributes product pretty well. The negative thing about these is really that I don't really like the way they look on my lips. They just seem to emphasize lines and dryness. Still think for the price point, it's a pretty decent liquid lipstick. Next up, I want to talk about the e.l.f. liquid lipsticks. These are the e.l.f. liquid matte lipsticks. I have 3 shades. I can't find one of them, but I do have the shade Tea Rose, the shade Praline, and the shade Wine Tour. I have a whole video dedicated to these liquid lipsticks where you can see them swatched on my lips, so I will put that in the description bar. I don't know how much product is in these, but I feel like it was a really small amount, like 3 milliliters or something, like a really ridiculously small amount of product, and they're around $6, I think, $6 to $8. I can't really remember. These ones are okay. Again, they dry down completely matte. They don't transfer, and I like how they look on my lips. They look really smooth and velvety. The only downside to these is I feel like they dry up my lips. I don't think they last a super duper long time. I find after a meal, just like one meal, that they're wearing away pretty badly. And then given the price point plus the amount of product you're getting, they're just not one of my favorite liquid lipsticks out there. Not a bad formula. I just think that you can find other liquid lipsticks that are better than these ones. I do like the wand on these though. It's a triangular doe foot shaped wand. Again, to the tiny corner of your lips really precisely, and it distributes just the right amount of product. I do like the wand on this. It's just not my favorite liquid lipstick formula out there. Next up are the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks. 2 that I have here in front of me are Pioneer and Voyager, and I also have the shade Dreamer and the shade Heroine. I actually do like the formula of these. They take a while to dry down. Like, they're gonna feel sticky for quite a long time on your lips, but they do dry down eventually, and they don't transfer once they dry down. They really set onto your lips. They're not gonna budge. They will not smear or slide or do anything. They're just gonna stay put, and for a really, really long time. Like, I've eaten greasy burgers while wearing these lipsticks, and I have never gotten lipstick on my chin. I do think they dry out my lips a little bit. They're tough to wear in the wintertime. When the weather's cold, my lips just feel really dry and cracked. Wand isn't really my favorite. An oval shaped wand. It does come to a point, which is nice, but I find that it's a little bit hard. Like, it's not a super soft and fluffy wand, which isn't like my favorite application. I like wands that are more flexible and that'll bend a little bit. I do like the formula of these, and I'm definitely going to purchase more shades. Next, I wanted to share with you the Kiss Professional New York liquid lipsticks. These are their Celeste matte liquid lipsticks. The packaging on these is so beautiful. It's like a frosted black capped package. They are plastic, but they just look really, really nice. They're super attractive in the drugstore. They just look a lot nicer than some of the other. Like they look nicer than this. I hate this packaging. The formula of these isn't my favorite. I find the pigmentation is lacking. All of the other ones, the Rimmel, the e.l.f. ones, and the Maybelline ones have awesome pigmentation. I find these Kiss ones do not have the best. You do have to layer them up a little bit. I do dry down matte and they won't transfer, which is a really big plus, but I find that they don't last through a meal. They don't have a very good staying power to them. If you don't mind the fact that they're not like super long wearing, you might like these because I don't find that they dry up my lips that much. They're pretty comfortable and they do have some nice colors in their collection. The applicator is kind of interesting. I feel like I've seen something that has the same applicator before, but I can't remember what. It looks like it's just going to be a regular doe foot, but then it has like a dip to it. It is soft and fluffy as well. But those are my thoughts on the Kiss liquid lipsticks. This brand isn't like super popular. I feel like no one really talks about this because they're not super prominent in drugstores. They do have a weird scent to them though. It's kind of like a fruity, perfumey kind of scent. I really don't like the smell of these. I didn't mention that, but for the other ones, the Maybelline ones smell a bit like vanilla, and then the Rimmel ones smell, I hate the smell of the Rimmel ones actually. They smell really like perfumey and floral almost. And the e.l.f. ones have this weird like plasticky kind of smell that I'm not a fan of either. Okay, and then I have my favorite liquid lipsticks that I found at the drugstore, and I feel like since I found these ones, I really reach for them more than any of the other ones I'm sharing with you today. These are the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I have a full video dedicated to these. The two I have in my hand are Cowboy, which is my all-time favorite, and Milk and Cookies, which is a really pretty like cool toned grays. I just love these so much. The formula is so good. I feel like there's nothing that will ever be better, in my opinion, than the formula of these. They do not transfer. They last forever. Like I swear you can wear this for 20 hours and it's not going to budge. Just the other day, actually, I had Cowboy on from about 6 in the morning until 12 at night and it was still on my lips. And I obviously had eaten and drank a ton of stuff and it did not budge at all. They're so long wearing, which I really, really like. They'll last you through anything. The only downside I can see is that they're a little bit sticky feeling. Like when you touch your lips, they do feel a little bit sticky, but they don't transfer at all. They feel like they would because they're sticky, but they don't. Also don't dry out my lips. I feel like they're sticky because they're locking in more of the moisture and preventing that dry, cracky feeling. I really just feel really, really comfortable throughout the entire day. They do seem to have like a little bit of a sheen to them, but I actually don't mind that. I still really like them despite them not being like fully matte. But other than that, I really cannot think of anything wrong with this formula. I love it so much. I think there's nothing better at the drugstore at the moment. And these ones come with 6.3 milliliters, and I think they're around $10 or $11. They have a nice applicator as well. It's an angled doe foot in a diamond teardrop shape, and it has a nice pocket in it to collect products so you don't have to keep dipping back in. I find it really, really easy to use. It's also super flexible. I didn't mention it, but the Maybelline ones come with 5 milliliters, and I think these are around 9 to 10 probably. The Kiss ones come with 4.5 grams, and I feel like these were around $9 as well. Yeah, those are my thoughts on the L'Oreal ones. Really, really like them. Definitely my favorite liquid lipstick formula, in case any of you were wondering. And I do have two kind of bonus liquid lipsticks that I want to show you guys today. I just didn't include them in like my full review because I only have one shade in the range. The first one is the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip Velvet Finish. I have mine in the shade Bear With Me. I really like this liquid lipstick. I feel like it lasts a really, really long time. It doesn't dry down completely matte. It's definitely more of like a velvet, almost satin finish, and have that full dry down, but I don't mind that. I find it doesn't transfer, so I'm okay with it looking a little bit more satin than matte. I love how these feel on my lips. They feel super soft. They don't dry up my lips. Can't remember the price range of these, but they do come with 7 milliliters. And then I also have the JCat Lip-Finity Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Day Club Chaos. I actually like this liquid lipstick a lot. Definitely a drier formula. Like my lips do feel pretty dry when I wear this, but it dries down completely matte. It doesn't transfer, and it lasts a decent amount of time. This one comes with 12 grams of product, which is a pretty decent amount of product, and I think it was around $6, so super affordable. I would buy more of these, but they don't sell them in any Canadian drugstores, so you'd have to look I think, on Ulta to buy more of these. I don't have it with me right now, but I really like the BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Yawn. I think that one's really, really good as well. I just haven't tried any other shades from the BH liquid lipstick line, but I am interested in trying more because I did like that one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried any other affordable liquid lipsticks that I haven't tried yet, because I would love to test out some more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!